Dear friends, dear members, it's Rabbi Goldschmidt here. I miss you so much. I really do. But I want to start the way I start every single sermon, with the permission of Rabbi Schneier, President Hochberg. And why am I starting it like a regular sermon? Because we're praying at home. It's so unusual to be praying the regular service that many of us are used to hearing only in synagogues, to hear them over the internet, to hear them via YouTube. And our job today is to take this opportunity at home to turn our homes into synagogues. How can we turn our homes to feel like a sanctuary? Let's look at our Shabbat candles and imagine that it is the menorah. Let's look at our table and think that it's the altar in the temple. Let's look at our holy books and think of them as the ark, the holy ark in the synagogue, which has real Torah scrolls. It's our job to imagine. And to be a good davener, Rabbi Israel of Salon said, you have to be very good with imagination. We're supposed to try to imagine speaking to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Try to imagine God listening to our prayers. Now we have to imagine just a little bit more. Imagine that we're sitting together. Imagine we're sitting on those benches that squeak just a little to remind you of all the people who prayed on those same seats for a century before us. We're imagining that one day we'll be able to daven together in shul again as a community, shake each other's hands, give each other hugs. I can't wait to be back in synagogue with all of you together. So we have to try to make our homes feel like they're a synagogue. We have to make believe that we are turning our living rooms, our dining rooms, kitchens, wherever you're davening, to make it feel like a shul, to make it feel like a temple. So let's start with the prayer of Moda'ani. And I'll sing the prayer of Moda'ani, the first prayer in the morning. The first tune I heard as a child. Moda'ani lefanecha, melech hai v'kayam, shechezarta bi nishmati, b'chemla rabba emunatecha. We thank Hashem, the eternal King, who turned our soul back, gave us back our soul, gave us our neshama. Thank you, Hashem, for another day. Sometimes it's more difficult to say thank you than others, but we start our day with giving thanks to God. Rav Kook, the first chief rabbi of Israel, was bothered by the words Modeh Ani, thank I, instead of I think. It's improper grammatics. It's improper with the grammar. It should have said, I thank Hashem, not thank I Hashem. Rav Kook said we alter the grammar in Hebrew in order that the first word that comes out of our mouth in the morning should be modeh. The first word we should say should be thank you to Hashem. We'll say the prayer of Elohai Neshama Shenasata Bi. Elohai neshama shenatata bi torahi, ata berata, ata yitzarta, ata nefachta bi, ve'ata meshamra bekirbi, ve'ata tidla mimeni, ulachzira bi latid lavo, kol zman shaneshama bekirbi. Moda'ani lefanecha, Adonai Elohai v'le'abosai, ribon kol ha'masim, adon kol ha'neshamot, baruch ata Adonai hamachzir neshamot devgarim meitim. I want to share one more song. This song is, we say it right before the Shema. And as we join in together soon with the Shema, we say the prayer of Ahava Rabbah, the great love that Hashem holds for us. And it's a song, these moments, I try to draw strength from the bedrock of my childhood. I'll never forget this song that I sang the first time I came to learn in school in Israel. I grew up in Moscow and I came to a cheder in Jerusalem. And I was so moved by this powerful song that basically says, Avinu Avarachaman, our Father, Father of mercy, Hamerachim, who has mercy over us. Tembeli Beinu Lavinu Laskil, give in our hearts the ability to understand and to Lishmoa Lilmodu Lilamed, to hear, to study, to teach. Lishmor Velasot, to keep and do all of your mitzvot, to learn your Torah. Give us the ability to practice doing all the great things you want us to do. Avinu Avarachama, Hamerachim Rachem Aleinu, V'tein Libeinu Vina, Lehavinu Leaski, Lishmoa, Lilmodu Lelamei, Lishmor Velasot, Ulekaye et kol divrei Talmud Toratecha b'yava. Let us join together in the prayer of Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Hashem kibon ma'aseh olam ba'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום, על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך, ובשכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לעוס על ידיך, והיו לטוטפוס בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Let us rise and say the prayer of Aleinu L'Shabeach, giving thanks to Hashem. And let us try to think for all the things we're still grateful for, with all the concerns that we have, all the fears we have, with the epidemic growing stronger in the city of New York. Let us try to give thanks. Now, what does the word thanks, what does the word todah mean in Hebrew? It's interesting that the word hoda'ah, admission, is the same word as thanks in Hebrew. Hoda'at ba'al din, kemei din dami. When a person admits to something in court that he owes someone else money, it's considered hoda'at ba'al din. The admission of oneself is like 100 witnesses. Modeh b'miktsas, if someone admits part of, if there's a debate of how much a person is liable to, and a person admits to part of it, it's called modeh b'miktsat. So what's the connection between the word admission and thanksgiving? And I think there's a very, very, I heard a beautiful explanation. Why is it so difficult for some people to give thanks? Why is it so difficult for people to give thanks to Hashem? Or thanks to anyone? It's because when you thank someone, you admit that you couldn't do it without them. When you thank someone, you admit you can't do it on your own. And therefore it's difficult. Basically, every single time you admit something, every single time you thank someone, you're admitting that you couldn't do it without their help. And that's not something that's always easy to do. But what I think, especially with what's what's happening today in the world, we admit we can't do it alone. We need Hashem to help us. We realize that we need Hashem to give the wisdom to the doctors, to the scientists, to come up with proper medicine, with proper vaccine. We admit that Hashem has to guide our leaders to really know how to maneuver this very, very difficult crisis. We admit that our life is completely in the hand of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So we thank God for everything He's done for us. But there's also an admission here. Hashem, we can't do it without you. We need your help. We need you to protect us. We need you to protect our loved ones. We need you to protect especially those who are of the highest risk. And we need you to protect everyone who are concerned, whether especially about their health, but also the many who are concerned about their livelihood as well. Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליותר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומשה בקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים ואלוהינו. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. Dear friends, as we conclude this service, and before we sing the Oseh Shalom, just want to say that again, remind you that if you have any questions to Rabbi Schneier, to anyone in Park East Synagogue, please email hotline@pesyn.org with any questions, whether it's questions about Jewish observance, questions about Passover. If you need help, if you need any help of any sort, or doing an errand, please reach out to the hotline. We're going to try to do as best as we can. And so we conclude, Mesayim b'Shalom. We always conclude our prayers praying for peace. So I'm sure you know this song. It's called Oseh Shalom. Hashem, we really need peace. We need a peace of mind and a peace of heart, peace in the world. Oseh Shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Israel. Hope to see you soon in Shul. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great week. A gesundte Woche, a mazel de You should have health and happiness and joy. All the best.